Ethos Lab is a Black-led organization based in Vancouver, British Columbia. And what we do is we deliver after-school programming for youth from grades 5 to grade 12. Part of our ethos is centering the humanity of the Black experience. That means we create a space where Black youth are reflected, respected, protected, and connected, creating an inclusive space for all, feeling that you have the space to be courageous. And that is where innovation happens, where you are able to fail, where you're able to be celebrated, where you're able to try many different things and not be judged for who you are or what you know, because you're unique. I think that that's what the Blackathon does. I think that's what our programming does as well.
Ethos is a place where you can learn and have fun at the same time. Yeah, I made a lot of friends at Ethos. If you just want to be creative, Ethos is definitely a place for you.
I remember when I grew up, I would have lost my mind being in a room that looked like this. It's something different when you get to engage with history.
What is the Blackathon? The Blackathon is an immersive experience where youth get to celebrate Black history in a hands-on way. It's an opportunity to celebrate Black inventors, celebrating contemporary Black innovations, and bring their inventions to life in a contemporary context. What we're really trying to do in Ethos Lab is reflect on the past, but bring it to the future and start to think about what Black futures look like.
I want you to repeat after me, okay? Because I've felt like this many times throughout my life, and it's a mantra that I want you guys to learn and to repeat to yourself when you feel uneasy. I am me.
I am me.
I belong.
I belong.
Karen's at the beginning of her journey, having just created the Gerald Lawson Foundation, honoring the legacy of her father. We, as Ethos Lab, is a fairly young organization, found ourselves as two Black leaders and Black women trying to navigate this space. As soon as I met her, we knew that we really wanted to work together and that there was a real opportunity there.
I want you to be able to connect to what you're passionate about and follow your dreams. I think my father would have been over the moon to see the participation by the students. The energy in the room was palpable. The kids really got something out of this. It was collaboration, it is innovation. It's all of those things that went into creating the Fairchild Channel F, and it's all of those things that the Gerald Lawson Foundation and Ethos Lab would like to impart in the youth of today.
A big thing for Gerald Lawson was that games should be something that not only entertains, but leaves the user with something of value. So we really tried to capture that essence in the Blackathon problem statement. Build an entertainment product that's both entertaining and teaches a skill. I love it because the youth came up with so many different things. It didn't feel like we were putting a cap on their creativity, which is big for me.
According to the number of languages that are in the deck as the game develops, the fastest to find the translation of that word gets to score 5 points.
We use the tape from the cassette to create the netting and the calculator as a scoreboard.
It gives you advice because everybody has different hair textures, everybody's hair is different, and we all need to know how to take care of our own hair.
We're very focused on getting youth leaders involved. I worked with youth leaders on design for our Blackathon trophy, how the day should flow, develop interview questions for our keynote speaker, and really getting them involved. Then taking the ideas that the youth had and working with Microsoft to actually build the things.
When you meet people like Yobi and Antonia, they have that clarity of vision and purpose, so they're gonna make things happen. Walk in day one and you see all these kids come in and the ideas, being able to believe in their ideas. There are some teams that came in, did incredible work with people they had just met, and it was instant connection. Just the energy in the room was next level. And you'd find every single one of them wanted to win, every single one of them thought they could win. And that's really inspiring to be in a space where everyone wants to give it their best shot.
The mentorship we've received from Microsoft staff has supported in our program development, and I think with the perspective that we bring to the table as well, that co-creation is absolutely necessary.
Seeing the care that both the mentors and the youth had to the projects and to the groups that they had worked with or seen overcome different problems throughout the day. They had built some relationships with these folks who are in the careers that we want to expose youth to. Being able to know someone who's done it, I think, is super important.
The energy from every single team, different but still amazing. If I could talk a little bit about the team that won, this is one of the teams I mentored, right? They're from a school where sport is really, really important. So off the bat, they were thinking from that perspective, how do we use technology to enable sport, right? It was really a proud moment to see. It's really about inspiring them, right? Because sometimes it could be in a little conversation you have with them. It could be in sharing your learning or your journey with them that it could spark, something within them to do something great in the future. You never know.
I've had the opportunity to build a lot of partnerships and work with a lot of different people, and there aren't a lot of people like Antonia. She has such huge goals, and for us as an organization, where we're looking to be relevant in our region and really help people achieve more, I think she embodies that. There's so much strength in co-creation, and that's one of Antonia's strengths when she looks at how she's developing her organization, how she brings the kids to the table. They're bringing what they know into conversation with our team members here, and they really do represent the developers, the designers, the product managers of tomorrow.
The power of the Blackathon is something that shouldn't be necessarily contained. I think we have an opportunity to really spread the message of the Blackathon, scaling it here in the Vancouver region, getting more kids and more students involved. It's really about growing intentionally, and I think that if we kind of move in that intentional way, I think we can get there.